Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Beer Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from the Red Rock Brewery and it's the Capstan. Full strength, robust ale, handmade in Devon. Okay, brewery established in 2006 and the ABV on this is 5.8%, so it's quite a big beer. Now, a Capstan is, if you haven't already noticed, wow, look at the smoke down the beer. Whoa, a little bit of overflow there as well. Capstan is, I'm over the sink so I'm able to carry on with this. No doubt it's going to be, there you go. That's an absolute flyer of a beer. It's gone absolutely wild. It's definitely bottle conditioned. Now, this is the part where I should be smelling the beer and talking about the beer, the colour and everything else. And we don't cut anything or edit anything, so I'm gonna have to beef this review out a little bit. A capstan is where you tie your boats. It probably goes down into around a metre. You do all your ship knots and everything around that big old strong. I think that's the whole thing of it. It's 5.8%. It's quite a strong beer. The whole name of the beer is to show that this beer is strong. Yeah, okay. Do you know what I might do? I might get another glass. Just bear with me one moment. This one I'll do. This St. Austell glass. I'm going to pour another beer in here quite carefully. And we'll go for a second take on that. It's quite heavily bottle conditioned, so I've probably left enough of the beer there anyway. Right, sorry about that. 2:30 in, 2 minutes 30 in. Let's get on with the review. As you can see, there's a lot of sediment there floating around. Now, I haven't shook the beer up at all. I've just picked it up from the shelf, got straight on with the review. And so yeah, I wonder why. I suppose the carbonation in the bottle has really shook the sediment up. It really is fizzing away there. So it's been conditioned very, very well. Colour is kind of a hazy, deep amber coloured beer. Really deep amber, really deep, like bronzy orange colour. I said 2 finger head is off white. Let's get a nose on this beer then. It smells incredibly earthy beer. Slightly hoppy. English kind of Fuggles hops, you know? Nice and malty. I'm going to get into the taste. Cheers everyone. First thing you get up front is a nice earthy, English earthy, bitter taste. Then there's a huge lull in the middle where you're thinking, right, all the flavours have gone away completely. It was just that initial big hit of a taste. But then after about 2 or 3 seconds, there's a nice finish. There's a nice malty, sweet malty finish on the end. Let's go again. I'm almost getting, in fact it is, it's a really nice hints of like a marmalade and treacle on the end. Treacle and marmalade. but it's a big, powerful, earthy beer up front. If you like this style, which I've got to be honest, I do. I like most styles of beers, apart from the ones where you put coriander and stuff that you normally put in a curry. That's the only style which I'm not really sure of. Don't really like. But this is a classic English. In the old times, probably in the 1960s and 70s, this would be an English strong ale, a real strong ale of a beer. But of course, with the craft beer revolution and the real ale revolution that's going on in the UK, these beers now are becoming ever more popular, and they're being brewed more and more. So I've viewed. Start again. I've judged in Ludlow, in Shropshire. I judged in the bottled strong ales section, beers over 5%, and there was a whole range, and I was just in Wales. So yeah, these strong ales, they certainly do have a place. A bit vinous too. I think this beer has been benefited from. I probably had it 8 months ago. It was originally sent to me from West Country Ales, so cheers to West Country Ales. This is the final beer from these guys. Check them out at www.westcountryales.co.uk. Smashing lad, Fred down there, initially sent me the beer. This is the last beer from him. I probably had it 10 months, a good 10-11 months, so I think it's benefited from the conditioning process, the bottle conditioning process in the beer. I really do. I think it tastes a little vintagey. It's quite nice. Yes. So I'm thinking to myself, with it being 5.8%, where would I want to put this beer, sit it? Do you know, as I just mentioned, it's benefited from being aged. I can imagine that earthiness being really harsh at the beginning when it's brand new, come off the brew. So it's aged nicely. It's got a nice, almost silky mouthfeel as well. The more I'm drinking it, the more impressed I am with this beer. Pardon me. I like it. Would I session it? I think 5.8% ABV for a traditional style. I'd probably want 2 bottles of this in the summer. If it was late evening, when the sun's going down, it's cooling down in the evening, I'd like 2 bottles of this, I reckon. And that would be, you know, 5.8% on a work night maybe in the week. I reckon that would go down quite well. Rather than 4 or 5 pints of 3.5% beer, which you normally buy from the supermarket. I think this would benefit you. You're not up all night on the toilet, back and forth the toilet, drinking this 3% piddle water. You've got 2 of these, so there's a nice amount of liquid intake. I can see a big benefit for this beer. On all of these notes, there's a lot of positive notes on coming up with this beer. I'm going to give this a rating. Let me read it out first. Strong, satisfyingly malty beer with a good hop balance. Red Rock Brewery, our family-run microbrewery, is based in a renovated barn on a farm in sleepy South Devon. Using the finest natural ingredients and pure spring water, we're able to produce distinctively different handmade Devonshire ales. And it's saying it's a bottle-conditioned beer. Enjoy it at its best, chill for 30 minutes and then pour carefully into a glass without disturbing the live sediment. Okay, to contact them, it's www.redrockbrewery.co.uk, or if you want to email them, it's john@redrockbrewery.co.uk. Check these guys out. And they are from Humber Farm in Humber, Teignmouth, Devon. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'm quite impressed. Let's show you what this... do you want to see what the sediment is? Let me pour that beer into that glass. Do you want to see how much sediment's in this bottle? There we go. If you're new to real ale and you want to know the difference between bottle conditioned and not bottle conditioned, I'm not sure if you can see the 2 different colours there. They're more or less completely different. Let me just hold that up to the light. Yeah, look at that. Two completely different beers. That looks like almost like a really dark chocolate yogurt or a milkshake. And plenty of sediment in there. Absolutely chock-a-block. And that's what's caused that big puff of, or stream of carbonation at the beginning of the review. All in all, I like the beer. I really like it. I'd definitely buy it again. I'd definitely drink it again if I seen it on cask. I'd probably buy the bottle again if I seen it in the shops. So all in all, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from the Real Ale Guy. Thanks for watching me. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe if you like. Sorry about the review being a little long. It was the issues at the start. Cheers.